Well, good evening from the UK. It's half time in the World Cup final, which we so wish England had been in, but yesterday played the playoff final. At the end of the day, sport, it's for fun, but I've tried to share over the last 12 days what I believe is the best, most up to date, most powerful resource and support system, training system to help people like me, people like you, create an online presence, an online business, something that can actually create an income, can create some differences and choices in your life. I really do encourage you to take a proper look because it's the most exciting resource that I've ever come across on the internet. I joined 2 years ago the Launch You framework before this latest launch, which consists of all of the AI support, agents, interactive learning. It's absolutely second to none. I've not seen anything else out there on the internet that comes anywhere near the support and the speed that it can help you create your online business. I went through the original Launchpad 1.0 that was more traditional, a video, a workbook, but now you can engage with agents specifically trained for every single part of your business journey. It's absolutely phenomenal. My life has transformed completely 2 years ago when I was faced with retirement without any chance of stopping work, and I just knew that the internet had to be a place that there was wealth to make, that there was freedom to find, and yet it's so crowded, it's so noisy. To put something out there that rises above the noise and can actually make you a viable business seems so difficult. And if you've got no online background like I had none, where on earth do you start? I needed help, I needed support, I needed the expertise of people who blazed the trail. And so I so value the training that Launch You provided. I jumped in. Some of you know my story. I jumped in and I just put myself on the training track. Every day I just spent an hour, maybe an hour or two, and within 28 days I'd actually launched my first offer online. 8 days after that, made my first sale. At the end of my first month, had turned over $1,000. At the end of my first year, had turned over $100,000. Because I'm brilliant? Absolutely not. I knew nothing about the online world, nothing at all. I learned everything through Stuart and his mentors and the programs that they put in place to help people to go from nothing to 100K and beyond, wherever you want to take it. So I really encourage you. You've seen what I've tried to share with you over the last 12 days, a glimpse of what's possible, a glimpse at the resource that's available for you to dig in and learn how to build your own online business. And the brilliant thing, I had to make a decision when I was 2 years ago, do I invest? Do I put my money in? Do I go for it? And I could see the value and I jumped in. Here, right now, you've got an opportunity to try it for free. You get the whole resource, all of the AI support agents, all of the interactive learning for a whole week. Just try it, have a look, taste and see. I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to give it a go. Just try. You've got nothing to lose. If you sign up for the free trial, you can taste it, you can try it, you can look at it for 7 days. No questions asked. Try it and see if it works. And if it does, okay, move on. Decide how you want to move forward. But what an opportunity. At least you'll have known that you'll have tried, you'll have looked, and you'll have seen whether it could work for you. So that's all I want to say. It's given me my freedom. It's not just creating income, it's also creating the freedom that I longed for. My wife and I now travel to India regularly on charity trips because we used to do it 20 years ago as part of our life. And yet life got busy, we had children, finances got tight, we just couldn't afford to go. And yet now, because we developed more freedom in life, we go back several times a year, supporting a charity partnership in India. Now to the point, having learnt how to build online income for my freedom and retirement, we're now developing a partnership with products between India and the UK so that we can actually support the charity venture in India because they can bring beautifully handmade products made for £1 or £2 in India that we can sell in the West for 10, 20, 30 pounds and create huge income for the benefit of that charity project. So there's scope for huge benefit and positive things in the world because of online business that I've learned. So what would you do with a viable online business, a viable presence, the good that you can do in the world? What's business all about? It's about solving problems. We can't just push a product that people don't want. We've got to have a genuine offer, a genuine solution to people's problems that they desperately want. And that's what I promote in this program. It's one problem solved. It's finding a problem that people want solved and then putting it on the internet, and they will find it and they will buy it. We don't waste a lot of money. I've been dialoguing with Mark Johnson, somebody on my email list who's got a fantastic resource about supporting men, approaching retirement or needing resources. It's fantastic, far better than anything I've produced. And yet in an email this week, he said, but nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows who I am. He's produced this fantastic resource, but he can't find the customers. And that's the whole difference of this program. It doesn't build a brilliant front end and then put it out there and hope it works. It promotes finding something small, testing it, and only then growing and scaling it. It's such a powerful concept that most people miss. They find a business model first, and then they see if it works. Now that's putting the cart before the horse. What we do is prove that there's a market before we put any money or any time into it. It's so powerful. So join the trial. I challenge you, jump on that trial, 7 days for free, get everything and give it a go and see if you can follow in my footsteps and win your freedom and win some choices in life that you don't currently have. I'm just thinking this week about my choices for my future. I could either carry on working, giving my time, exchanging my time for money. I could scale down my future, radically reduce my lifestyle, or I could get the internet working for me. Because once you put the system in place, once you've built it, it'll keep generating income when you choose to stop. My first experience was getting a sale from Tasmania when I'd gone to sleep. I'd put a small video ad, me and the camera, just like I'm doing now, and I put it out there. Went to sleep, and then Sunday morning there was an email to say, congratulations, you've made a sale. And it was from Tasmania. And it proved to me that you can make money whilst you sleep because you put the system in place that will create your business, your income. So join me on this trial, this one problem solved trial. Click the button below, join me, try it. And if you don't like it, you've lost nothing. You've not spent a single penny, but it could just lead to your freedom. Could just be the start of something really powerful, like it has been for me. And I'll be here to help anybody who's serious about building their future. So click that button, join the trial, and I'll speak to you very soon.